I told her if she needed me to like screw some door hinges in, I could have done it for her, but I guess she wants to do the whole remodel.
I guess she's doing a big, massive renovation.
The entire Kelce family just turned Donna Kelsey's home renovation into the biggest meme of the year. And somehow, buried inside the chaos and the jokes and the fake headlines, Travis Kelce went on national television and accidentally told us everything we need to know about the wedding. But we're going to get there. First, we need to talk about the doors, because the doors are important. Let's get into it. So here's what happened. A major celebrity news outlet, the kind that usually covers Hollywood breakups and red carpet drama, ran a breaking news report over the weekend. The headline? Travis and Jason Kelce's mom, Donna, is in the middle of a home renovation. That's it. That was the story.
Donna went viral over the weekend because TMZ reported that she is remodeling her two-bedroom Florida home by adding 9 new windows and 6 new doors. Quite specific. Well, I was like,
according to official records, Donna hired a company to replace 9 windows and 6 doors at her Orlando home, a 2-bedroom, 2-bathroom, 1,400-square-foot property she bought for $355,000 back in 2019. The house also has a den, a library, an office, and an exercise room. And the deed reportedly states that the property will eventually be passed down to both Jason and Travis. Now, a normal person reads that and thinks, okay, a 73-year-old woman is getting her windows replaced. But the internet is not normal people. The story went absolutely viral, not because it was important, but because it was so hilariously unimportant that everyone collectively decided to treat it like the news event of the century. One person wrote that they can't believe they had to go to work after finding out Donna Kelce is getting her home renovated. Another person asked why they haven't released the name of the tile and color of the grout she chose, and what are they hiding? Someone else said we all need to know. Another asked if anyone had an update on the doors and windows because they'd been worried all weekend and we can't just move on from this. And when reports came out the same weekend that Travis might not be retiring, one fan wrote, "Honestly, this feels so secondary to Donna getting new doors and windows. Even the Empire State Building's official account congratulated Donna on her remodel. And then Jason got involved. He posted a message quoting the renovation headline and wrote, "Breaking. Sources confirm Donna Kelsey's eldest son watched 2 hours of Bluey yesterday." The New Heights podcast account turned Jason's post into a fake breaking news graphic, formatted exactly like the original outlet, and posted it on Instagram. It got over 45,000 likes.
We got to talk about it.
Yeah.
Donna Kelce is remodeling her modest Florida home. Let's give it up for Donna.
Mama.
Give it up for Mama Kelce.
Mama. I told her if she needed me to like screw some door hinges in, I could have done it for her, but I guess she wants to do the whole remodel.
Donna saw it. She shared it on her own Instagram story. She didn't confirm or deny the renovation. She just let the joke ride. And Travis, who was in the middle of doing press about his new contract, addressed it on the same show where he credited Taylor for inspiring his return. He said he didn't even know Donna was doing these things. He said if she needed a guy to come screw some door hinges in, she could have just called him. The man literally offered to drive to Orlando and install his mother's new doors on national television. That's the energy. That's the Kelce family in one sentence.
Can you please post the renovations that your mom's doing?
Please. You already know. I didn't even know she was doing these things. If she needed a guy to come, screw some door hinges in, she could have just called me. But I guess she's doing a big, massive renovation.
But here's where the script flips. Because what happened on that same television appearance is actually the biggest story of the week, and it has nothing to do with doors. Travis was asked about his decision to return to the Chiefs for a 14th season. He talked about the team reloading. He talked about wanting to run it back with Mahomes. He talked about the new players Kansas City is bringing in.
Let's go!
How are you, dude?
Making another run at it, baby.
Okay.
Making another run at it, and the Chiefs are making moves, Pat.
Yes, you are.
The Chiefs are making moves. We got Brett Veach and Andy Reid going and getting the Super Bowl MVP. You kidding me? My best opportunity was playing for the Chiefs yet again and running this thing back with Pat Mahomes and Coach Reid, and got my guy Eric Bieniemy, Coach Bieniemy back. There's a lot of pieces in Kansas City that I absolutely love, and I can't wait to get back in the building with them. I'm still in love love with this game. I still love going to work, putting on the pads, grinding it out, and just, playing the game.
But then the host asked about Taylor, and Travis didn't deflect. He didn't pivot. He sat there and told the world exactly what happened. He said we share the same love for what we do. He said they've both had this desire since they were kids. He said it's amazing to see her keep going to the table, keep finding new things to write about, keep finding new melodies, and on top of that, still seeing her have that love and joy in what she does. And then he said the line that broke the internet. He said that's motivating for anybody to see, let alone his fiancée.
Without a doubt, we share the same love for what we do, and we've had this, fortunately, we've had this desire since we were kids in our selective professions. It's amazing to see her keep going to the table, keep finding new things to write about, keep finding, new melodies and things like that. And on top of that, still seeing her have that love and joy in what she does. And yeah, of course that's motivating. That's motivating for anybody to see, let alone, my fiance.
And knowing that he's going through something where he's trying to figure out what exactly the future holds, something like that definitely motivates him to say, you know what, I'm not done either. I've still got some juice left to play this game. I'm not done either.
I'm going through something where I'm trying to figure out exactly what the future holds for me. Something like that definitely motivates me to say, you know what, I'm not done either. I still got some ideas in the back of my mind and still got some juice left to play this game. So without a doubt, Pat.
Travis Kelce just told the entire world that watching Taylor Swift love her craft made him realize he still loves his. She didn't push him. She didn't tell him to come back. She just kept showing up to the studio, kept writing songs, kept creating. And Travis watched that and thought, if she's not done, why would I be? And then he dropped the Easter egg confession that has fans absolutely howling. The host brought up the fact that Travis had accidentally hinted at his return months ago when he praised the Chiefs' returning offensive coordinator in January, without realizing how much it sounded like a man who was already planning to be in the building. Travis laughed about it. He said ever since he started dating Taylor, he started understanding what Easter eggs are. He said he's been placing them all over the planet and everybody catches on.
The thing is, once I started dating Taylor, I started understanding what Easter eggs were. You start kind of just placing those things all over the planet, and everybody starts to catch on.
And then he admitted that January comment was a slip-up. He didn't even realize he said it.
Yeah, that was a slip-up. I didn't even realize I said that.
Okay, good. It was a good Easter egg, though.
Right.
Taylor Swift literally taught Travis Kelce how to drop Easter eggs, and now he's doing it by accident on a sports podcast. That might be the most Taylor Swift thing that has ever happened to another human being. Now here's what this means for the wedding, because Travis's return essentially locks in the timeline. The Chiefs hold mandatory activities in June. Training camp starts in late July. If the wedding is June 13th, which every report continues to point toward, then the deal was signed with the wedding date already baked into the contract. The Chiefs GM already said publicly that Travis has done everything and accomplished everything and is about to get married, and that there's no element of rushing him.
It's not your typical, hey, 27-year-old first time at free agency. I mean, Travis has done everything, he's accomplished everything, he's about to get married, he's got a lot going on, and so I don't think there's an element of us not trying to you need some sort of deadline timeline, but at the same time, I mean, it's Travis Kelce. So we've kind of taken a different approach with Travis in the sense that I think, we've kind of prepared for either scenario. And Coach had mentioned on Friday, he's had great dialogue with Travis on our end, myself, Crochet, Travis's crew. We've had some good dialogue there. Travis is the best. He's an icon, and hopefully he comes back, and we'll just kind of let that process play out.
The coach confirmed the same. As long as there's communication, it's fine. They knew. Travis knew. Taylor knew.
I'm not trying to put words in his mouth at all, and I try to give him some space here. He's been doing this a long time, and he can sort all that out as he goes forward. But we're proceeding with that, and there is communication going on.
The one-year, $12 million deal was built around a June wedding. He gets married on a Saturday on a beach in Rhode Island. He shows up to his 14th training camp a few weeks later with a ring on his finger and a renewed fire. That's the plan. And now it's official. And while Travis is confirming the timeline from the football side, the wedding machine is running at full speed behind the scenes. Reports say the bridesmaids have been coordinating multiple times a week. Phone calls, texts, video calls, planning what insiders describe as at least 3 or 4 bachelorette-style getaway weekends. The trips are reportedly planned for New York, Nashville, the Bahamas, and Italy. Sources say the goal isn't just one night out, it's a series of long weekends where they can celebrate, bond, and work on wedding planning together in beautiful locations. The bridal party is also reportedly mapping out the full wedding experience, a complete weekend from Friday through Sunday, not just a single ceremony. Taylor herself said on a talk show in October that she'd never even thought about a bachelorette until Travis proposed. She said everyone's scattered across the world and her friends are so fun but so busy. That was 5 months ago. Now the trips are being booked. And the guest list, it's starting to become the most talked about document in pop culture. Here's what we know based on everything that's been reported. The guaranteed invites, the people who are absolutely going to be there, start with the bridal party. Taylor's confirmed bridesmaids are her best friend who recently said they both found good dudes after 17 years of friendship, and the supermodel who was reportedly asked during a private dinner at an exclusive New York club and accepted immediately. Those two are leading the bachelorette planning. The best man is all but confirmed, Travis's older brother, who has already joked that he's the kind of wedding guest who likes to take his shirt off. His wife reportedly told him, "Don't you dare." Their daughters are expected to be flower girls, especially the 5-year-old who just crashed the podcast to say hi to a Hall of Famer, and the 6-year-old who's been by her uncle's side at games for years. Beyond the bridal party, reports list several close friends who are expected invites: a British actress and longtime squad member, a beloved actress known for a certain spy thriller, and another rising star from a certain Hollywood family. A certain pop singer who's been collaborating with Taylor on music is possibly attending. Travis's teammates are expected to be there, especially his quarterback, who was a groomsman at Travis's own wedding party years back, along with the quarterback's wife. Coach Reed is reportedly invited. A famous talk show host has already confirmed he signed NDAs and has a date. He posted about it on social media. Now for the people who are not on the list. And this is where it gets intense. A former best friend whose ongoing legal situation with a filmmaker made Taylor feel uncomfortable is reportedly not invited. Sources say Taylor felt exposed when private texts between them surfaced in court documents, and the trust hasn't recovered. One insider said they haven't had a meaningful conversation in over a year. The actress's husband is reportedly also excluded. Sources describe them as shocked but resigned. A certain member of British royalty is reportedly desperate for an invite, and insiders say she sees Taylor as both an ally and a rival. Sources say her tensions with Taylor go back to a famous backstage photo that she interpreted as being deliberately excluded. She's reportedly telling friends she's happy for Taylor but counting the days until the final guest list leaks. If she's snubbed, she'll apparently take it as a personal insult. Meanwhile, a different pair of royals, a prince and princess who met Taylor during the Eras tour, are reportedly on the potential guest list. The contrast is not lost on anyone. A reality TV star whose ex-husband was involved in one of the most public feuds in Taylor's career is also reportedly not on the list. Sources say Taylor wants the day to be completely free of any kind of drama, and that name carries too much history. And then there's the detail that makes the whole thing feel real. Taylor said on a talk show that she's not going to trim the guest list. She said the only stressful weddings are the ones where you have a small number and people are on the bubble. So this isn't going to be an intimate 30-person ceremony. This is going to be the kind of event that shuts down an entire resort, locks the booking system for an entire weekend, requires $8 million in reported security, and still has room for a talk show host who signed NDAs, a famous rapper who's been publicly campaigning to be the officiant, and 2 mothers-in-law who've already been bonding at film festivals without their kids. 94 days until June 13th. The deal is signed. The return is confirmed. The timeline is locked. The bachelorette trips are being planned. The guest list is taking shape. The memes about Donna's doors are still going. Jason watched 2 hours of Bluey. Travis offered to install the hinges. And somewhere in all of this chaos and love and comedy, Taylor Swift is sitting at home planning the wedding of the century while her fiancé goes on national television and tells the world that watching her love music is the reason he's still playing football. This family is unhinged in the best possible way, and we get a front row seat. That's all for this video, folks. See you next time.